Hey YouTube, it's Matt with Olympus Reptiles, and again, I'm not in my purple shirt because we film a lot of these in one day. So, we have fine people at Flat Mountain Pythons, which is Anna. She just actually didn't send me one. She brought it down because she comes visits fairly often, and we wanted to rock that shirt and show it off. Roar! So anyway, there you go. Good people, check them out. Now, we're going to get back to doing some of our pairings. And so what we'll do in these videos, we're going to show you the snakes we're pairing, tell you a little bit about it, and then we're going to go over to Patreon. And on Patreon, we're going to tell you why we chose the pairings, what our plan is with the animals from those pairings, what we're planning on keeping for our future projects, what we're planning on doing for more sales, why we think it's a good idea. You'll get a little bit more in depth on Patreon. So let's start right here with this girl. This is one of my angry little monkeys. This is a pastel of Freeway. This will be her first year breeding. So let me go get her male, which I should have looked where he was at before I did this, and I didn't, but I think he's over here, where I have to keep the light off because Kurt says it interferes with our lighting. So where did it go? Where did it go, George? Where did it go? If anybody gets that reference, please let me know. It's not down there. There it is. Now this is a little bitty guy. This is his first year breeding. And what he is, look, I'll do this just for you, is an Inchy Ivory. So the cool thing here, don't you even take a shot at me, and I'll kind of share with you why we're doing it, is when we decided to get into the freeway game, or the highway game, which we ended up with the freeway, one of the things I was kind of like, on is I didn't want to play the, is it asphalt, gravel, or is it yellow belly? Because they're a lilac. And so by going with an ivory, which is a super yellow belly, then all the offspring will either be yellow belly or super yellow belly, so we'll either get ivories or we're going to get more freeways. There's not going to be any of this maybe stuff. Oh, really? So when you're dealing this, I'll show you a trick. So I don't want to get my hand bit a little snake bit, so you can just do a little nose bop, just a touch. Yeah, I know you're angry. When that don't work, we kind of change our attitude. Easy pairing. Look at that. That tail wag can mean one of two things you're seeing. It can mean I'm really pissed off, or hey, I want to get some of that. Probably the earlier one in this case, because she already had to go. But we'll hope we'll see a lock. Move that clip to the middle. It's one of the reasons why a small hook is a great tool. Not that that bite's bad, but why risk her losing teeth? Another one I'm really excited about pairing up this year is this girl here. Get that poop out of there for you. This will be her first year. I'm going to set her on the table while I talk about her. I'll add a little bit of moisture. Again, this time of year, things just tend to dry out pretty fast, and I didn't re-moisturize this one prior to filming. So what you're looking at there is what's called a calabi. So this is a snake that I have lusted after for a long time. We made it a couple years ago. This one was an 18, and I've kept it to hold back for breed purposes. It is just starting to probably start a shed cycle. It is certainly ready to go. And I didn't really make this snake with any plans of what I really wanted to do with it. This was one of those things that Matt made because Matt just really wanted to have it. And so, Kurt's good enough to humor me when I have something like that and not complain too awful much. So what we're going to do with this is we're going to be bringing Xanthic into it just because that's a good way to get more hets, and people always love Xanthic. I also do want to make a killer Calibi. So a good way to do that was to use our super pastel Xanthic male. So let me go get him. I'll kind of show you this pairing. He's also a new male, so this is a great way to introduce him into breeding without having to be too concerned, and rely on him for all of my Xanthic stuff just yet. But he's a really pretty snake. So this is going to be that pairing, and you can kind of see how that's going to work out. So the hope is to make super pastel spider calicos, which would all be het Xanthic. The odds are pretty good because this is going to pass on pastel to everything. So you're going to have, we only really need to catch 3 genes to do that. So pretty decent odds to hit that. By 3 genes, I mean we need to catch an extra pastel gene from mom, and a spider gene from mom, and a calico gene from mom. So she's a 3 gene. This will also be het Xanthic. So pretty good stuff. Put those right there. Slide that over. All right, next one that I wanted to share with you is over here. And again, you're going to kind of see a little bit of a, oh, nope, I already did that one. We did that one last video. Whoops, sorry. Oh, you know what that means, Kurt? That means we can add the one back in we took out. Remember that? So we'll just go whoop, and look like we meant to do that. So the next one up is our killer bee here. And now she is a nice big girl. I'll pull her out for you. She's proven for me. She's gone every year since she was 2 years old and just always keeps and maintains a good weight. She actually had one of the last clutches of the year this year. So, actually it was the last clutch of the year. And you can already see she's back ready to go. I mean, this snake is just amazing. I'll show you really quick. Get this up here. Spin that around. What do you think her weight's going to be, Kurt?
28.
I don't think she'll be quite that big. I think we're going to be more like probably 24. Let's see here. I can keep it on there. Can you read that? I did not plan for this very well. So, you know what? Maybe she'll just stay in a bowl for me. .4. So yeah, she's right there. So boom! But 2,400 grams, when she was my last one to go, she's doing really, really well. So what she's going to get this year for a male, I have to kind of look, is going to be our calico. So again, kind of right back to the theme, right? I really like that calibi. So if I really like that calibi, maybe I should make more. So here goes him into there. And I also do not have in my collection a single pastel calico, which is a combo I really like. I think it's pretty. It's a simple combo. We did make one, but the sex was wrong for us to keep. So I'm looking forward to making another one that I can have just so I can watch it grow up. Last but not least is going to be this girl right here. Now she had a year off just due to not laying eggs, partly because of the move. I think we stressed her, but a very nice looking pied. Really nice. And we have had her prove out for us multiple times. So I do know she is perfectly capable. And we're going to go right back to our in-house male right here. And you can see how nice he is. Really nice high orange color. Produced a lot of really cool babies. So we're going to put that in there. And let those two guys get busy. And guys, there it is. You're thinking, wait a minute, don't usually do 5, and that was only 4. But you see, we did 6 last time. And Kurt was like, man, you did 6. I had a video count. So we had to do 4 this time to get back on count. And I'll probably do 5 next time. So if you're keeping track, we're right where we're supposed to be. Any questions, Kurt?
No.
Kurt says no questions. All right, guys, we will talk to you next time.